What's up guys, Alec here. Hope you're all having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I wanted to make a quick video and break down and explain the steps in sending your inventory from China to an Amazon warehouse or wherever you're sourcing your products from. And so that your products can go directly from there into an Amazon warehouse and there's no issues and you're compliant with all their rules and regulations and you're doing everything the way they expect it to be, so you don't get rejected inventory or have any issues in that case. So I'm going to explain it to you and give you a few of my hints and tips and the best practices that I use, and kind of differentiate between um, private label and wholesale retail arbitrage and sending in your inventory if you're doing either of the two. So this video can help people doing private label, wholesale, or retail arbitrage. So you're on Amazon right now, so you're going to want to navigate to your Seller Central. So then once you're on Seller Central, you're going to be on, going to want to go to your inventory tab and manage inventory. And what you're going to need already before you do any of this is you're going to need a listing created. So if you're doing retail arbitrage or wholesale, you're going off pre-existing listings. So these are currently on the Amazon store and in the Amazon catalog. So they're already there. So what you're gonna have to do is go to that page, and on the right hand side there's something near like the buy box underneath there. On the right hand side, and it says sell. Do you have one to sell? So you would click that, and then you would just put a few simple things in your price, the condition, new, used, or like new, and then a SKU number, and then that's it. You would just post it, and it would be listed. Or if you're doing private label, you're going to want to set up your own listing yourself, and I talk about that on my channel. I have a few other videos speaking about that. If you haven't got to that point yet, I would suggest you watch that video first, and then come back to this video and continue along with the process of sending your inventory from China or from your home or wherever you're sending your shipment from to the Amazon warehouse. So if you can also go to inventory and then manage inventory, and then in the top right there's add a new product. You could do it that way as well and search up your product if you're doing wholesale or retail arbitrage, and find it there. And you could also add your listing that way. And that's basically just piggybacking and going off a pre-existing listing. But if you're doing private label, you're going to want to create your listing from scratch. And like I said, I speak about that in the other video where I teach you how to make an amazing listing that sells and converts, and everything that there is to know about creating the best listing that crushes your competitors. So watch that video. But once you have that all set up, you're going to want to go to inventory, manage inventory, and you are going to want to convert and send your, click on the drop down and convert and send your inventory to FBA. So once you do that, you're going to get to a page like this where it says send and replenish inventory. So you're going to be either using your manufacturer's barcode or the Amazon barcode. Usually you're going to be wanting to use the Amazon barcode if you're doing private label, because you give your supplier, and I'll show you how to do that. You send your supplier the FN SKU barcodes, and that's basically it stands for Fulfillment Network SKU. So it's basically internally trackable by Amazon. So if you are doing wholesale, you can use the manufacturer's barcode, and you just simply select that. You're going to get to this page. So what do? You're going to need the ship from address. If you're shipping from China, contact your supplier and ask, could you just send me your full address, and then you're going to need to know the state, the province, and the district, and then you're going to want to put change the ship from address, and you're going to want to put that in here. So as far as the packaging type, individual products are, if you're doing retail arbitrage or wholesaling, you basically, if you're putting different variations in one box, that's individual products. In our case, private label, case pack products, I send 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 units into Amazon at once, and so everything's all the same, and that goes in one box. The only difference is I'm sending multiple boxes. So you're going to want to pick case pack products. So hit case pack products and continue with the shipping plan. So I'm not, by the way, I'm not selling this hammock. I just created this as a test example for you guys. So you're gonna want to put in the units per case. So let's say there are 50 units in the case, and you're sending in 10 cases. So that's 500 units. You put that in. So once you hit continue, you're on this page, and this is where you specify who preps the inventory. So you could put in the prep guidance if it's fragile. Remember this: if it's fragile or anything breakable, you're going to want to specify that here, because once this process is done and you forget to do this, if it's breakable, they're not going to package it once it's in the fulfillment center. They're not going to package it as if it was breakable. So if it's anything glass or ceramic or anything like that, specify here that it is fragile or glass. That's only if it is. And then you would just pick who preps the items. In our case, in private label, you are going to have your suppliers in China prep the items for you. So this means that they're packaging everything exactly how your customer is going to get it. If it's glass, it's going to be in bubble wrap, or it's going to be securely protected with foam. If it has multiple items in the bundle, it's all going to be together in one box or one poly bag or anything that'll keep the items all together. And then also, as far as who preps it, it's the merchant or Amazon. So Amazon is going to charge you if you have them prep it. So who preps the items? Either the merchant or Amazon. If you're doing private label, you're going to have your suppliers prep it. So they're going to prep everything and make sure it won't be damaged. If it's fragile or glass, they're going to put it in bubble, put some foam packaging or whatever they do to protect the items, and then you're going to give them the barcodes, and they're going to put that on there as far as who preps it. So your barcodes, your FN SKUs are going to be all on there by the time it gets to the Amazon warehouse. So Amazon is not going to have to do that for you. They're just going to count it in and put it in your inventory. In our case, the merchant preps it, and I'll show you right now. So when you get to the next screen, you're just going to keep it this way. The merchant preps it. So then you're going to do print labels for this page. These are what they call FN SKUs. You take these, and they're going to be 500 of these since we're sending in 500 units. You send these to your supplier. So what they're going to do is they're just going to put these on stickers, and in China, and your supplier is going to take them and put them on your products. And as soon as they get to Amazon, they're going to be able to track them with no problem because these are their internal barcodes. So have them, once you get to this page, hit print labels for this page. It's going to download to your computer and then take it and send it over to your supplier. They'll know what to do with this. They're going to stick these on each product. And then you get to the next page where it tells you where you're going to ship them. And then you finish the shipping plan. You could put, let's just say, first test order or whatever you want to put in here. So then you would just confirm 10 cases, 500 units. So then you would approve the shipment, and you're going to get to this page and where you click work on shipment. So this is where you just would finish the shipping plan, and you would just continue on. So once you click on work on shipment, this is the final page where everything comes together, and they're going to tell you where to send the units, and you print out your box labels and then send them to your supplier. So you would just finish off here, pick who is shipping it. So it's going to be a small parcel delivery, and then if you're sending it from China, you're going to pick other carrier, and then you're going to pick if you're using UPS or DHL or FedEx. Usually are the popular main three carriers of how you're shipping. And then you would come down here and you would select if it's everything in one box or multiple boxes. If you're doing it from China and you usually have more than one box. If you have 500 units like we have in this example, we have 10 cases, 50 in each. So we would do multiple boxes. Then we would wait for it to load, and then we would ask our supplier to send us a few bits of information. So units per box, like we said, 50, and there are 10 boxes, so it's going to calculate 500 pieces. Box weight, we just ask our supplier what's the box weight and dimensions for each box. They're going to send that to you over most likely in centimeters. So you just go to Google Converter, and then you put in centimeters and convert it to inches and pounds, and you would just import that here. And then let's say it's 30 pounds per box, and then 16 by 18 by 15, right? So you would put that in, confirm it, and then once you do that, you would hit print box labels. Print box labels, you would get them and you would send them to your supplier. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, constantly releasing videos about Amazon FBA and private label and living the laptop lifestyle. So subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.